Yeah, so the roundabout that we're asking for feedback on is proposed at Fisher-Hallman Road and New Dundee, which is right on the border between the township of New Dundee and the city of Kitchener. We did a study to look at the different options for this intersection, primarily traffic signals or a roundabout. And what we look at there is cost as well as safety and traffic capacity of the two options. And generally speaking, or at least in this case, the roundabout has a higher capacity for traffic throughput here, and it reduces the severity of collisions at the intersection. For the most part, we would make all efforts to try and keep two-way traffic open as long as we can. And then for any closures, the detours would be via regional roads typically. There is a timeline associated with the construction of the roundabout. Generally speaking, we could do it in about a year. We would have to do some utility relocations and that sort of thing before we get into the construction season. So most likely we would be looking at utility relocations the year in advance of the actual construction of the roundabout. And that would not include road closures, or at least not full road closures, but perhaps some lane reductions and that sort of thing the year in advance. So it varies a lot from place to place. I don't recall the exact number that we had for the traffic signal option in this location, but I know the budget we have for the roundabout in this location is 2.3 million in our transportation capital program, and that includes utilities as well as the construction. The maintenance associated with traffic signal requires someone to go out and check the lights from time to time, and perhaps the communications equipment. And there are potential outages if power goes off or that sort of thing. With a roundabout, it's much more simpler infrastructure, primarily signage and pavement markings. So the maintenance costs are much lower with a roundabout year by year. Just that we currently have an Engage website open. And so we're
Yes.
hoping the public will provide us some comments on what they see as both the positive side of a roundabout here and perhaps some of the challenges with a roundabout here. And we'll be taking those comments into consideration before we provide a recommendation to council.